Welcome to Faded Mystic Living. This is going to be for this week, August 25th through 31st. Overall energies, whatever comes out for anybody, everybody, all signs, all that good stuff. So let's see, because I've been shuffling quite a bit, so should be good. Strength. Again, didn't this come out the first time yesterday? I believe so. Okay. So I'm feeling like you're feeling like you're literally strong. I feel like you've gotten a lot stronger, like internally, mentally, emotionally. See, it got serious then. I was about to kiki, but the sun again. Yeah, those came out yesterday. 7 of Wands. Strength, sun. Dang, hold up. That's hot. Hot. Leo, double Leo. So you could be a Leo. You might have Leo a couple times in your chart. So you're feeling like you're at your strongest you've ever been, like within yourself, like with who you are, you know, where you're going, your vision for your life. You feel like you're on the right track and knowing exactly where you're going and what you're doing and what you're working towards. You feeling that's making you feel like really strong, stronger than you've ever been. Oh no, that's right. The sun. You're happy. Ooh, King of Pentacles. Okay. Hangman. So you're really. I said I apologize in advance. That was an emergency though, so hope everything's all right. So, but like with the King of Pentacles here, I feel like that could either be you or it could be your boss. It could be work related, or it could be like I'm feeling that watching energy. I mean that like watching somebody's watching you energy again. So the King of Pentacles could be someone watching you. I don't feel like it's you though. I feel like it's someone outside of you. Okay. And but I feel like too if the King of Pentacles is you though, because it could be both. Okay, right? I feel like that's you really feeling like maybe that's why you feel like you're strongest because you're at your I keep hearing highest peak, highest point, or you're getting to the highest peak or highest point you feel like of your life in all areas. And if you're the King of Pentacles, if that is you, then the sun, like you're happy with the way your life is going and the direction it's going and how your life's unfolding. And you are like really stable and your money is increasing even more, although you're already stable. I like it. Amen. You're planning a long-term future, like whatever you're doing now, you're planning to continue to grow and build it and being stable and sustain it and maintain it for a long time. I like it career-wise, especially, but it could be like a relationship too, or okay, could be a relationship or just something that you want to dedicate some of your like a lot. I was gonna say some, but really like a lot of your time into something you love doing. Okay. Something else though with the strength and sun. Something I feel like. I feel like the strength and the sun could be also somebody else too, but like both are representative of one person. So I mean, a fire sign, a Leo, could be watching you. Be this King of Pentacles, because you could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or like I said, Leo, or Hangman. I think it's Pisces, yeah. Water energy. That's the Hangman makes me feel like if I really feel like for most it will represent like being yourself, but if this is another person, I feel like someone spends a lot of time thinking about you for like long periods of time. I don't know, I'm feeling that. Never feel that for that. But okay. Oh, let me Hermit. Uh-huh. You too. You spending a lot of time alone because you're busy. You're judgment. You're busy focused on yourself, building your life, your legacy, your career. Yeah. Building long term stability. Yeah. So you're taking a lot of time alone. Planning, researching, and being creative. You're building something. Now I got the feeling of like a home builder or a contractor or something like that, or even like a commercial plumber. Maybe that's the person watching you. Maybe that's what they do, or maybe somebody's a contractor or a home builder, or it's you, and you getting that money though. Whoever it is both of y'all are okay. Why is this okay? I'm not asking no questions. I really wasn't even gonna pull another card, but here we are. King of Wands. Yeah, I guess that's the strength sun. King of Wands, which could be Aries, Sagittarius as well. The Lovers, yeah. So again, this week is like the repeat a little bit. I feel it's still a little bit of everything. Career, love, which is what we see anyway in the beginning, which is fine. The Lovers is the overall energy with me, world. Not a double love read back to back. Okay, so yeah, the King of Wands. Again? King of Wands always seem to be coming out lately. Wait, what? Y'all seen I was just minding my business, picking up the deck. What? Here we are with that word again. I already shuffled these. Queen of Wands, Page of Pentacles. No, thank you. YK. What did I say? Oh. I'm getting sleepy. I'll be a little extra. Let's see. I guess I wasn't even trying to, and I'm not. I'm putting it back. I'm putting these back because I really wasn't ready at the moment. I gotta be ready, and you ain't gotta get ready if you stay ready. The Tower, the Lovers, Ace of Cups, Eight of Wands. What in the world is going on in her? I thought we was doing general. What's going on? What's going on, guys? Here we go already with the. Sorry, I'm putting that back because we. One at a time, please. No more twos either. Let's get that out. Strength. Still can be, it ain't gotta be no. This could be, you could be everybody out here. You could be the King of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Hermit, the Hangman. You could be all four of them. Masculine. Oh. Okay. Well, it's not really a lot of feminine energy I'm feeling, but I'm just saying. Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, so a couple different things here. Look, I don't know what's going on here. What's going on, guys? It's some stuff going on here. Because you could be a feminine energy and you got about 4 men. Why? Is that watching up to 4 people watching you? Or it could be a couple different people with a couple of these energies, or it could be one person and they got all these energies. King of Pentacles, King of Wands, okay? It's a lot going on here. Eight of Wands and for straight, but wow, it's a lot going on up in here. It's okay, guys. There's nothing wrong. Wasn't that the message the other day as well? 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, you worried about your word. You moving forward. You strong. You're doing your thing at work. You're at your most productive See, with the arrows, it gives me that rising to your peak type of message again. Like, you're, even though those arrows are kind of going, but they're going though, period. And it's the sun again. Oh, okay, so you're happy within yourself and the things you're working on, and the things you're doing, and where your life is going, and how you're shaping your life. You're getting real comfortable. You should. Because with the hangman and everything, I up in here with all these points and stuff and these happiness and stuff. This is a long term thing, as it should be. Enjoy it every moment, every second. Enjoy it. Dang, but with the strength on the sun here and the Eight of Wands, that's a lot of hot fire going on. Yeah, you're really putting in action, putting in work, and you're working hard. You might have 2, 3 jobs, but you're doing a lot. Does somebody really want to talk to you? So somebody's quickly, why am I hearing it like that? Quickly rushing in to come talk to you? I do not. Okay. I know how it sounds, but I don't talk like that. So while you're happy, so here we go with this stuff again. The dualities and stuff and whatnot. And then you got the lovers up out here and stuff. Y'all trying to be funny up in here. So who requested this? 4 of Pentacles. And the Fool. So, see, oh yeah, that's how I was feeling a while ago with the Strength and the Eight of Wands. When the Eight of Wands initially came out, I was feeling like someone finally feels like they built up the nerve and the strength to come and actually say something to you and come talk to you about something. They have a lot to say with it being the Eight of Wands. They have a lot of messages for you, a lot of things they want to tell you, share with you. And I'm hearing things they never told you before that they want to tell you. Okay, so you may know them, or if, like I said, they've been watching you for a while. They've taken so long to come up and say something that they now have built up like a whole list of things they want to talk to you about, like how, like they kind of, okay, this is so unnecessary, but and it's like they're planning on their first conversation with you, kind of how it's go. If you like, they're even thinking out like a few different scenarios of like what your response would be, and then that way they'll already have like a response to say back to keep the conversation going, to make sure like this is somebody is really doing too much. It's not even that serious. Like it's not that serious. Like cause maybe that's why somebody's nervous to talk to you, because you may be the high priestess. You know things, you feel things, you already know things before they even happen. So they are trying to think of different scenarios because they want to keep you from being able to know exactly what they want to say, so that way you're not like one step ahead. Okay. And that's got to be that King of Wands, because that's the type. Look at her. Oh, look. I won't stand. Look. Them King of Wands, man. They smart. They do take action. But they do be thinking a lot. No judgment zone. Just, if you know them, they want to heal something. If they're getting to know you, if they feel like, I feel like too with the High Priestess is making me feel kind of like the Seven of Wands, like protecting yourself. So maybe they feel like you're someone who holds back. You hold your feelings or thoughts even back. They feel like you hold your own thoughts and feelings back from them or from other people, because you don't want people to like see your vulnerability. Why do they think that? They want to help you heal that though, if that is an issue, or an obstacle you face or deal with. Ain't no judgment here. We all got our own challenges to work through, think through, feel through, till we get through. buy my album on. Why am I still pulling this? King Cups. I knew the King Cups was gonna come out because it was coming out in that deck right there. King of Pentacles on the bottom too. So somebody want to love you and provide for you is what they want to say. Some of them messages. Not even about to say what kind of lover song I'm hearing in my mind. We ain't even. I can't even remember the exact name of it anyway. It don't even matter. If you get together with this person, you'll hear it. I don't even know why we even. Okay. It's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I just was not expecting this. Guess the chapter wasn't done. So maybe that's the thing. Oh yeah, if you know them, so the chapter isn't done, so it's up to you. Because you have some choices to make, because it could be up to 4 people, and whoever that is that already is planning to come talk to you so bad. I mean, it's more than one person for sure. Again, it's feeling a little crowded, like the other reading with all them queens up in there, and I don't feel like a lot of men around. So feminine, a lot of men could be checking you out, trying to see who you is, trying to see what you about. Okay. Okay. King of Cups on the sun. So somebody wanna share a cup of love. Somebody is so cheesy, and it's okay. Somebody like it. If it's real, I guess it's all good. That's who you really are. Ain't no wrong. Why are we still on that? I guess we just need to know. Sometimes you gotta say things a few times. You won't necessarily get it right on the first time. Oh wow. So is that part of what the message is that the person want to tell you? Like, well, I understand that, it's been a little back and forth, but sometimes you don't always get it right. Everything ain't perfect. Okay. Which is true, but it's still up to you. Now, what's the sun? Oh, I thought this one. Wow, of course. The Empress. No wonder. I knew there was a reason it was crowded. Of course it would be. Queen of Swords on the bottom and Queen of Cups on this part. I'm not pulling them, but it's just interesting that they decided to show up as well. Or at least make a quick little appearance. So this was in the other deck when the Tower came out in the deck when I was pre-shuffling. Page of Cups on the bottom. Somebody want to apologize. That's another one of the messages. So you're not really good. Well, man, you got a lot to say. Tower, I guess. Well, it could be a couple different ways of the Tower. Oh, closer to my dreams. Oh, I love that song. So, okay. Yeah, if it's career, you're literally on the right path. You're getting closer to exactly what you want. And closer, you're like literally living out your dreams every day as you go. Okay, I like that. That's why you're so happy. That's why it's double sun out here. Exactly. Enjoy it. Tower, 6 of Swords. So somebody will maybe feel like initially somebody will be shocked if you have actually permanently walked away, because again, this may have been going on back and forth for a while or more than one time. You guys break up to make up type thing. It's a little bit of a heavy week, but nothing that nobody can't handle. We all gotta, work through some things. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you're really investing in yourself, investing your time into your money, into your work, into the things you really want to make long term. What's the King of Pentacles here? The Moon. Interesting. Let's see. What else? Hmm. If you're not, if you're not in a place of stability yet, Queen of Pentacles on the bottom. Okay. If you're not in a place of stability yet, you are about to be. You're growing into that. You are investing the right amount of time and energy into what you're supposed to, your career, so that you can obtain this. But it won't be long. You just don't see it coming. You don't know when it'll be, but you feel it coming. You feel it'll be soon. That's why it's such an odd feeling, because it's like you don't see it, but you feel it primarily. You might see little bits and pieces of it, but not the whole thing. So, like, if you opened your own business, like a restaurant, and let's say you've only been open for like 6 months, so you haven't quite built up as much of a clientele yet, because maybe it's not like a regular burger joint or pizza. Maybe it's a different type of food. I don't know, like a Mediterranean or something, even though everybody, we all love all food, but maybe you're just like fairly just starting the business, you're fairly new in the business, so you're starting to see like little bits and pieces. Like some days you have really good days where it's crowded all lit all day long, but then you have other times where you're completely like no one's coming in. So it's like you see that it's happening, you see that you're building towards it every day. You feel like, well, as the weeks go by, you feel like you're starting to build more clients. You're starting to see new faces come in, and but you're getting there. You're not all the way there yet. You're not really seeing, but you're. That's why I was feeling like rising to your peak. So you're okay, but you're not exactly where you want to be yet. But you're on the way though. Maybe that's what that um yeah, I was feeling that Nine of Wands energy. Oh yeah, Knight of Cups, Two of Swords. You also don't see somebody coming towards you. The World. You're gonna be indecisive about somebody coming towards you. You don't know how to feel, because okay, with the High Priestess out here, you feel somebody coming towards you. You don't know how to feel about the idea of them coming towards you. Again, if this is somebody you know, that would make sense as to why. Or if you feel like, or if you know that you have options, and you know that it's a few, you don't know who you would choose. So that's kind of giving you a little bit of anxiety or worry a little bit. Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you guys you might have two different business ideas, and you are trying to figure out which one you want to start first, or which one you should put more time into. Six of Pentacles, yeah, you're trying to balance it out. Two of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. You'll find it. You'll figure it out though. Like how to balance out the two, if you do want to have more than one business at one time, or if you are working more than two jobs, or if you want to get a second job, you'll figure out what you need to do to like have it all. Have it both. Okay, yeah, having both. Have both jobs. Have both careers. You don't know which one. Okay, if it's a career thing too, it could be two completely different fields that don't tie in or align as far as like career fields at all. So you don't know if you should put your time and energy into one more than the other. You can do both. You can have it all. You don't have to stick to just one thing. If you have many different talents, there's nothing wrong with doing all of it. You'll Usually I have to do one thing at a time personally, but if I can, yeah, figure a couple things out, yeah, I'll do more than one thing at once. We figure some scheduling out here, which I'm working on, but I would definitely do more than one thing. There's a lot of different things that you can be into. Like, I feel like it's like if someone like is a musician, like maybe they play the guitar, but also they're a great soccer player. They're really good at that. Also, a really good guitarist. Figure out a schedule and do both. Shoot, that sounds like a very fulfilled life. You should look into how you can figure out, if you can, if you have the time, if you have the energy. Like, obviously, don't go into overdrive. I always say, you know, life is not all about work. It's nice to, have passions and, you know, do the things you enjoy doing. And if you can make money off of the things you love to do, why not? But also, don't run yourself in the ground just because, you're doing too much. Just, hey, I'm figuring it out with everybody else. So, I'm just saying my opinion. Ooh, personally, dang, no y'all didn't. No y'all didn't. Ace of Cups though, I'm gonna leave that there for the end of that there. Yeah, somebody got a lot of options, don't know. Hangman again down here. Somebody got a lot of options, don't know what to do, right? Don't know what to choose in between people, careers, or whatever it is. It's a lot going on. Knight of Pentacles open here. Three of Wands. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody don't know who to choose. Okay, so, yeah. Oh. Okay, if this is a masculine, right, they're not sure which person they want to choose. Well, I'm feeling a couple different things. Okay, one masculine don't know. See, that could be why there's four out here. Maybe it's a group of friends, or maybe it's one person and then they talking to their family members or something about this. Something about that. And the Ace of Cups though on the Two of Pentacles. So somebody doesn't know. One masculine doesn't know if which feminine he wants to choose to be with, because he likes them both, he cares about them both, he can see long term with them both. He likes both of them for very different reasons, but at the same time, he cares about both of them, but in different ways as well. Not sure why this is important, but it's like I hear someone saying like, I don't love them the same way. I love each one of them differently than the other in different ways, but I do genuinely love both people. Uh-oh. Hey, somebody got some decisions to make. I don't even know what to say about that. I mean, there's not what this y'all business. What's going on here, guys? This is always some stuff. See, this is why I don't be tapping too much into the love. I guess we're here now, but it just be a lot going on. And then also on the other side, I feel like another masculine, right? Another masculine may not be deciding between more than one person, but it's more like they're trying to figure out if you two can work together, if you can work it out. So and then also if this is from like a feminine perspective, it's like a lot of couple different things too. Like she might have multiple men. Look, hey, you might got two menses, okay, 3 or 4 apparently. But yeah, who's judging? No one. Okay, no one. It's your life. Women might be dating, and ain't nothing wrong. Enjoy yourself. Get to know people out here. Protect yourself. Be careful. That don't mean that you all in with everybody. You just getting to know people. It is absolutely nothing wrong with that. You single? feels like it, you're fine. Enjoy yourself. Somebody not fine. Somebody not fine. See, that made me feel like yikesies, 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 yikesies. Well, actually, I really was feeling that over there, but we're gonna leave it right here. So, like with Three of Swords here, I feel like that's why somebody thinking so hard about whether or not they can. The masculine's thinking real hard about whether or not, if it's just the masculine debating about one person in particular, if it can work. He's debating because he's trying to figure out if y'all can move past the heartbreak and the things that y'all went through, knowing that he hurt you like that. See, now you about to get on my nerves coming up and through here. See, somebody wanna. Is it fixable? Because it's feeling like a lot of hurt and pain up in here, of what you done did, and that's why you up in your head like this. See, now Mama Bear done came up out here, because you're tripping, because you don't. I just think too cuss, but you're doing too much. Now you did too much, and that was the problem. Now you want to come back. Hey, again, do what you're gonna do. If you need to go and apologize and say your piece, good for you. Do it the right way. Better hurry up for the Emperor come through, cause maybe you learned from your mistakes in the past. Maybe that's what you did in the past. Maybe you learned from it and you grew into the Emperor now, or maybe you're becoming that now. Maybe now you're finally seeing, because it's made me feel like this happened some time ago, not that long ago, but long enough ago, and so you had time to think about some things. And so now it's like just now, after some time, enough time, you now realizing like, okay, yeah, I see where I did this, or that, and the third, but can we fix it? Is it too much damage that has been done to repair it? I'm gonna go ahead on. I ain't gonna get into it like cause no, now we need some good energy up in here now. Eight of Pentacles on the Emperor, but you really do might need to hurry up before the Emperor come through, because the Emperor could be, the King of Wands here in relation to the Emperor could have been the Emperor when he was younger, foolish, young and foolish, but now grown man now. Yeah, like I say, better hurry up, because I know you can't see that like that, but it's the Knight of Swords, right? Better hurry up for somebody else come in and come see, because somebody ready to come on in and claim his throne, I heard. So it could be one masculine knows about another one. So, what? Okay, so the Emperor and the King of Wands might be two different people, right? In that scenario, because there's that other one where the King of Wands used to be the Emperor. Well, obviously, because you got to go through that path to get to the Emperor. Anyway, yeah. So the King of Wands, right? I got distracted because yeah, it's fine though. It's all good. It'll come back out. Yeah, the King of Wands might know. Okay, so in the past, you may have, that's what it was. You may have dated the King of Wands in the past, right? But somehow, some way, he knows the Emperor. And at some point, the King of Wands told the Emperor about you. And the Emperor decided, you know what, let a real man come through and handle this and take care of this the way it should be. What's going on, guys? OMG. It's a lot going on. I don't know. There's some things going on here. Or if it's not that sad, because see, that's why I was feeling like that group of friend thing earlier too. Like a group of friends sitting around, a group of men sitting around talking about what had happened in the past between y'all. How did this weekly read get all the way here? Where did we? I feel like we took a left or right on that fork road from the other day into the. What is going on here? But also the Emperor's a new person though. They coming in. They ain't playing no games. They coming in to take their seat. They know where they supposed to be. They know what they supposed to be doing. They know how to navigate the situation. We got this. Just kick your feet up. Oh, okay. Well, true. Ace of Swords. Yeah. Very truthful person. Gonna be honest. Words may be sharp sometimes, but it's not out of harm. It's necessary. Sometimes you gotta, even though you don't want to hear certain things sometimes, and things can be a little harsh sometimes. Sometimes that might just be what you need real quick. You know, a little splash of water on your face. That's all it is sometimes. It ain't got to be that deep. Deep enough that you get the message. There. It ain't got to be emotionally deep. Mm-hmm. Queen of Pentacles. We knew she was coming up. Three of Wands. Yep. Somebody want to move forward with you, and somebody want to marry you, or a couple people want to marry you, or a few people want to marry you. What's going on, feminine here? Feminine. Do you got a few rings? Did you get feminine? What's going on? A few people want to marry you. People. When men meet you, they know immediately that you're marriage material. I don't gotta say it like that. They know that you're wifey, period. Ace of Wands. Mm-hmm. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. Yeah. It's that divine thing. If that's just what it is. You're on your path, man. You're on your path. I think this is I do all kinds of readings and have over time, right? But I think this is the most I've ever felt like it's been like somebody is like so aligned and on their path. Because, we just go through so many things in life and, at different ages and ups and downs and twists and turns and surprises. Sometimes I feel like you on a never ending roller coaster, but, hmm, but, but, because I just shifted. But either way, not for you though. It just, yeah, it just made me feel like, yeah, I've never felt like I've seen so many readings like lately that are just somebody. It's just like a lot of people really. It's definitely a group shift for sure. Everybody really is coming into their own person, who they are to the core of themselves, and not giving a fuck. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to be doing. See, it's gonna be a lot of distractions through life too, ups and downs, twists and turns, and you gotta really listen to yourself and your own discernment of how you should navigate things and things that come around. It's gonna always be distracted because I noticed throughout the reading, there's so many noise distractions, which is all good. I'm used to noise, so I ain't tripping about it. But yeah, Ten of Cups, everything good. Everything gonna end up the way it should be in your favor for sure. For sure. It's gonna be definitely distractions and obstacles in life, yeah, but you good now. You getting into a place within yourself that you can handle anything. Anything. Even though things is hard sometimes, like, but with the Hermit, Five of Cups, when that energy shift changed, yeah. Hermit, Five of Cups, Four of Wands. Someone is lonely. Someone is lonely. They don't want to be lonely. Excuse me. They feel like they're building everything they want, or they, if it's this Emperor too, it could be like them feeling lonely right now. Like they have everything they need financially. They got the home, they got the money, they got the cars they want. They are just missing their person. And so that could be the new person, like feeling a little bit lonely, like, dang, when am I gonna meet my person? Nine of Cups. When am I gonna get my wish fulfillment in my person, like my partner, somebody I can spend my life with? Oh, that is so, and that goes masculine too, but it could also be a feminine too. Oh, it's okay, y'all. It'll be all right. We all feel that way from time to time. It's just, part of that human thing. Also, I didn't want to go to old knucklehead over here. I'm sorry. I'm just messing with you. But the masculine have made mess up in the past. Look, I can't say if the person, it feels like the person's genuinely sorry. They feel like they missed the opportunity. It's the Hermit again. Hermit on the hermit. See, there's that dual thing again, that aligning thing again. If you feel that way, they may. So when they feel lonely, you're feeling that way too. Cause you lovers on the bottom again. See, y'all, I'm about to end this because we already know what's going on around here. You feel what's going on around here, high priestess, high priest. What they call the high priest? Okay, yeah. I was about to say, what they call the man version of the high priestess? High priest. Three of Cups. Yeah, somebody want to turn that Four of Cups into a Three of Cups. They want to turn that missed opportunity into a new opportunity. Well, it says here they were playing some games and whatnot with you. And so the ball is in your court. But what you gonna do is you gonna go old or new. We're back at it again. Two of Wands. What you gonna do? See, Two of Wands. Two of Pentacles was back here. Two of Swords. 222. And the aces. Triple aces. Interesting. That aligning thing. Five of Swords. Somebody's afraid that somebody's gonna take you from them, steal you from them. Three of Pentacles. With the Three of Pentacles showing real quick, and then I was looking at the Five of Swords. That made me feel like you have another job opportunity coming up, and the rep for the current company, that the hiring manager, that or whoever is looking into you to interview you, or they want to get you on at their company, but they know you already have a current position. And even if you apply to it, they're looking at over your resume like, yeah, I gotta get this person. I see that they're working now, but I'm gonna need a lot of their time. But yeah, I gotta have this person. It's like an employer, like really, like, yeah, this is the one. This is what I was looking for. Dang, well, what's on your resume? Shoot. Wheel of Fortune, yeah. And with that new job, it'll definitely be a turn of see, that's what I was feeling earlier. It's going to definitely be a King of Pentacles energy, big increase in finances with this next position, whatever it is you're doing. I still am getting that energy now that I see the world, and I really don't know if this is like flutes in her hand. I don't know what this is in her hand, but it kind of reminds me of either drumsticks or what you call it, flutes or a whatever them, something like that, some kind of mouth instrument, daggone it, not a harmonica, not that, just something like a flute or a cello or a something like that. So yeah, so if you're a musician, I did say something like that earlier. If you're a musician, you might be like, you might play the drums, guitar, and like the trumpet or something like that. Like you might play 3 different instruments: piano, keyboard. Okay, and you're trying to, if that's the thing that you're trying to decide between on a lighter note, like what instrument to really focus on, because you love them all. Okay, do them all. Especially if you're like artists like that, let me. I wish I could. I'm sure I can learn. I want to learn how to play an instrument or something like that. I'm sure I could. I used to play like I don't know. Look, don't give me the look. This is not about me. Okay? Do it all. Do it all. Whatever you can do, however many talents you got, do it. Do it all. It don't matter if they don't match. If you got the time and the energy, go ahead on. The Wheel of Fortune. I still feel like with the Wheel of Fortune out here, it makes me feel like you got a large. I usually don't always feel like that with the Wheel of Fortune either. Other than, I don't want to say that. Just like a lot of new opportunities. Interesting. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. Oh yeah, with the Wheel of Fortune, I was feeling like, yeah, I keep getting distracted. My bad. Yeah, I'm about to get up off here in just a minute anyway, because this is getting way too long for no some weekly reading. If that was not supposed to be a weekly reading this long. So, yeah, Wheel of Fortune. It makes me feel like a large lump of some unexpected money coming through that you do not see coming. Hence the moon out here. You know, big lump sum. I don't know what that is. It could. Oh yeah, I'm hearing somebody might be getting their settlement. I don't know. Hopefully, you're okay. You're not hurt too bad if it's car accident related. I did hear a really large car crash earlier, so praying for those people there. Hope everyone's okay in that too. Six of Wands, yeah, yep. Oh, well, yeah, you're moving forward. You're about to get your wishes. Nine of Cups showing again. On the King Wands, the Devil. So you might have a. So okay, yeah. Obviously, we had said earlier the King Wands might be someone you already dated, you already been with, you already knew they was toxic as hell, and they very well may still be now. Or, 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 if we're talking about money, right? I'm on my cash shit. I'm in my bag. Okay then. Yeah, I'm getting tired, so we ain't about to hype up like that now. Yeah, you could really master your career too if because the King of Wands is a boss. They make it happen. Whatever it is they want to do, they make that thing happen. It ain't no way it ain't gonna happen. So, yeah, you could be mastering your career. Whatever your talent is, you could like literally master it, or like very skilled at it, or you absolutely love what you do. Like you're completely happy. It don't have to be a bad thing at all. Big cappy energy. Period. Feeling that energy again. Got the lovers up here on that. King of Wands. Queen of Wands came anyway. Hi, what's going on, guys? Something's going on. Okay. So if we're going back to that masculine who is trying to choose between two feminines, obviously he is your sir. I feel like as you watching, if that's the thing, or you saying it, you are about to end it with somebody, or you're thinking about ending it with somebody. That could be what the Two of Swords is way over here too. Thinking about ending it with someone that you've been with long term for another person that you love. That you've. Okay, so how did you date? Well, we know how, but you're doing too much. Basically, you was doing too much. You was wilding out here in these streets. Calm it down. You calm it down now. You're learning why you shouldn't be doing that. Basically, now. Now you all confused. Now you in your head. Now your heart hurt. Because you're at risk of losing them both. Ooh. Well, what did you expect? How long did you think that this was going to go on? And we just speaking about it like a homegirl to homeboy type of situation. I be wondering where people be feeling like this is going to go. And that's cool if everybody is in the know and it's an agreement up in here. Ain't nothing wrong. It's your life and your business. Yeah, I'm going to make a song about anything. Two of Cups on the bottom again. Three of Pentacles over here. So you made me wanna little wanna start a new relationship with you. Okay, we get it. Dang, they just want to make it clear. You want to make it clear about what to who, about who, with who. Pick one. I'm not saying it like it's a game now. It ain't no game because you done got the game going and had it going for a while. But yeah, you're right. You at risk of losing both people because it seems like it's two good women. We do not promote the girl on girl fighting, okay? on any end. And we can talk about that another time in the place. Let me end this very soon, because I mean we get in the picture. We're head on and headstrong in career, on the right path. We're doing it. Everybody doing their thing. Everybody's working towards what they want to, and if you're not, you're about to be. You're gonna feel a lot more motivated to want to get up more and do more, put more effort and energy into your stuff. Let me get one more. Knight of Swords. So you're ready to go ahead and go and talk to the person you're. Dang, Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands. So you're ready to go in and you're just ready to just go ahead and do it because you're tired of thinking so much about what you want to say to the person and how you want to talk to them. Still feeling like the masculine energy, wanting to talk to a feminine energy. So you're just tired of thinking about it and everything that how it should go and what you should say and how she's gonna react, and so you're just ready to go on and do it. Well, just go ahead and send a message then. Dang, you is thinking too much about it. It ain't even. All right, let me get the Let me just get one more of the Knight of Swords over here with the King of Wands. Is he gonna say something or not? Is he gonna keep thinking about this for a while? Because let this energy roll on out the world. Oof, that's why you think it's so hard. That's not a sword. 9 of Swords. That's why you think it's so hard. You feel like somebody about to close the door up in your face. To never be. Well, whatever that cycle was is over now. That is closed. So whatever the two of you choose to make the next cycle and how you want to start is on y'all. It's a fresh start if you both want it. But it's up to the both of y'all. And you need to make up your mind. So you so busy worried and thinking about masculine. You so busy worried and thinking about what the feminine gonna say to you and how she gonna respond to you. But you the one that don't even know what decision you even want to make right now. So how you gonna be worried that hard about what she gonna even respond to? You don't even know if. Oh, all right. Or it could be the other person if you just focused on one person, or if it's the one who's just been watching you a while and you don't know the person they trying to debate about coming to talk to you. Okay, feminine. Somebody's scared to talk to you. They think it's too hard for me, too long for me. All right, let me just get let's see, lay a couple on the lovers overall energy real quick. So I'm going about my business. I was about to say Michelle. So maybe the feminine energy that you want, masculine or masculines, is a Michelle, or feminine watching, you're Michelle, or masculines, your mom might be Michelle. I don't know why mamas just came up in here, but masculine, your mom might be a Michelle. Her name might be Michelle. Maybe this. And it don't have to mean anything by your mom's name. If that's your mom's name, it don't have to mean nothing by her name coming up. It just means that, that's just a way to identify who this is for, type thing. Magician, Ten of Cups. Either way, both of the feminine and masculine energies manifest their end all be all happiness, family, kids if you want them, perfect career, happy life, happy wife, happy life. There we go. Okay. Somebody want to get married, like we just said. It's a lot of, okay. So people's thinking about, like they said, these Knight of Cups came anyway. I'm not surprised. They wanted to come out so bad. Queen of Swords, she did show herself earlier, like we mentioned. So, yeah. Femi, you're gonna have to, ladies, you're gonna have to make a choice too. Between a couple people. One of them, you might not be so nice about it. They might try to be funny, because they might try to be funny with you. See, I don't like the way that feels, so. But it felt like, obviously, y'all saw that. It felt outside of this. Like, Nine of Wands, you feeling guarded against somebody acting weird, somebody energy off. And maybe they have already said something to you, but it was like, it didn't rub you the right way, so. It got you like, okay, what's up? Because you coming up in my energy bothering me all up in my space for what? I didn't send for you for one. Here you are, and you on that. No. So basically, that's what has been said and what was going on. So yeah, you like, yeah, I'm guarded. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my guard up because you're acting weird, and you still coming off confused. Okay, so this could be for the masculine that is trying to choose in between two people. Like towards, you could be like this towards both of them. They might both feel the same. Both the feminists might feel a certain way about you with the way you acting, the wishy washy and back and forth and playing both sides and running back and forth between people. You know. They might be tired. Yeah, I can see why you're saying you risk at risk of losing both because you're playing, and whether one saw before the other or at the same time or whatever it is, they both they are getting better. Because the Point of Pentacles came out here earlier. Point of Swords is out here now, so yeah. Point of Swords first. Hey, we ain't versing, but I'm just saying. Point of Swords and Point of Pentacles is out here. Ain't no, we're not versing. Cause it made me feel like that. Like you got the women, even if you didn't, as the masculine, even if you didn't entice both women when you playing in each other's face, playing in folks' face, it can automatically drive that natural competition thing out of there. When it's more than one of the same sex in the room, it's just some people have this natural competitive spirit. And I'm not saying natural in a good way because it's really annoying. Like, it is never that serious. Like, if you know who you are, you confident in yourself, you do not need to compete with nobody about nothing and nothing. A friendly competition is nothing wrong with that. That's fun. Playing around with folk, getting folk riled up. It brings emotions out, in people, and sometimes, we see it too much. See it too much now. That's why it's important now. Just be honest from the start, so people can make up their own mind of decisions. I ain't laughing at you. I'm just saying, like, this is the consequences, but I feel like you starting to get it now, or why this is not okay. Why you can't be going back and forth and living that life unless everybody cool. It just makes it worse when you lie, and you realizing that now. And it's okay if you're a little older and realizing, or you're fully grown. Why is this? Yeah. Anyway, let me, because this was, y'all done did too much for me today and this here real week already. We done have a lot going on. Page of Pentacles. Yep, you ain't getting nowhere. I see what a Queen of Swords. Page of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. I see why Queen of Swords not gonna play with you if you still playing. If you still playing, you offering these little bitty things and you ain't offering nothing. She gonna ride right on off with that Emperor, minding her business as she should. Anyways, that's just for one or two people maybe. Who knows? That's not going to be everybody. Overall, it's just a little sidelines and stuff going on. Too many sidelines, apparently. But yeah, overall, I'm good. But everybody just do their thing. Work on themselves. Work on their own career. Work on their talents. Work on healing. Do all that stuff in the positive energies, Go put that energy, even if you're mad, go put that energy into something positive. You'll be feeling better after a few minutes once you get started on whatever it is. That's just how that works. You go do something you love, go put your energy into something you enjoy. Try not to indulge, overindulge, and, try not to feed addictions and stuff like that. Not that type of stuff, go right, go take a walk, go watch your favorite show, get the watch something, some comedy or something. Clear that energy out. Because this right here, most of this is wonderful, amazing, beautiful. You in alignment. We already said that from the start. Everybody healing and stuff. Most people are, but it's just a couple things people got to work through and straighten out. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but we just got to do what we got to do. This a long week, apparently. This a long week. I like it. Alright,